Hi, 7th graders. This is Mrs. Cadron with a little information and help for your percent change stock market project. In order to be successful with both parts of the project, it's important that you pay attention to your project directions. You've done most of part 1 in school. This was where you found the stock ticker and portfolio prices for August 1st, 2011 and December 8th, 2014. I'm going to focus this tutorial on the next part of this project, which would be calculating the percent change. You have a formula that you can do by hand. You can also enter this into a spreadsheet and have it calculate the percent change for you. That is what I'm going to share with you right now, as well as how to make the graphs. What I have open right now is the Math 7 percent change practice spreadsheet, and what this has is some information to help you get started. You will make your own spreadsheet, but you can use this one as a guide. As it says, once you've found your stock price information, you'll need to calculate the percent change for the prices, and we'll use the examples here to help you. Remember that you need to pay attention to the way you enter your own information on the spreadsheet. Let's say that Nike had a current or new amount of $100 per share and an old amount of $50. We can use a formula that matches the one that you use by hand in our spreadsheet instead. So what we're going to do to simulate new price minus old price over old price is to start with our equal sign, parentheses B4, which is our new price, minus C4, which is our old price, and our parentheses, divide by C4, which is our old amount. So there's our new price minus old price over old price. And when we get our answer, we are going to convert it to percent. So let's see that in action. Equal sign, parentheses, B4 minus C4, and parentheses, over or divide by C4. You see we get 100%. Now if you don't have a percent as your answer, you might need to click on the percent sign up here, which is the same as multiplying it by 100. As we said, B4 represents the new price, C4 represents the previous or old price. But if you have set up your spreadsheet this way, where the old amount is first and then the new amount is next, you can still do the same equation with the same formula. We just wanted to reverse and make sure that the new amount, in this case C18, is first. And if we try this one, equal sign, parentheses, C18, notice that my cell gets highlighted to let me know that I have entered the right one, minus C18, and parentheses, over B18, we get a number 1, and I can go up to my percentage sign, make it 100%. So the percent change is 100%, regardless of whether the old amount is first or second. A few tips: don't forget the equal sign when you start your formula, very important. Also make sure you don't leave any extra columns on your chart. For example, if I added another column here, and had a column that was blank, it would be harder for me to make my chart. So make sure that everything goes right along A, B, C, D up here at the top. I started a practice spreadsheet that you can look at so you can see how you might set yours up. I have some of our companies, current price, price in 2011. You could also call this old price, or in this case new price, old price. And your formula would go right here. So for this one, we would type in B33, okay, which would be our new price, minus our old price, parentheses, over our old price again. We get a number 1, change it to a percent, and we can see that the percent change for this particular stock is 100%, and that would be my answer. That goes right here. And we would do that all the way down our list. Now, part 2 of the project, if we go back to the directions, is graphing. You need to create a circle graph for the portfolio on August 1st and another for the portfolio as it looks in December, which would be the new price, and then create a bar graph that combines both sets of data. This is easy to do. If I go back to my screen and I want to make a graph with just the new price, I can do that by selecting my information, clicking Insert, and then Chart. And we'll see that I get several recommended charts. I want a circle or pie graph. Here it is. I can click on it and then click Done, and it will open up for me. You may need to move this around because it might be pretty big, but that is easy to do. You can just move it over here. Now notice there's no chart title here, so I need to make sure that I call this something that represents the information. So perhaps Stock Portfolio December 8th, 2014 or something like that. I can also go in and edit any part of this legend that I need to. I can change any of the colors, so you can really customize it. And as I put my cursor over, I can also see what the actual dollar amounts were. There are some advanced editing features that you can try as well, and you're welcome to go through and work with those. If I wanted to create the chart for August, I can hide this column, select, insert my chart, and find it again. Then I can unhide my column B. All right, the last thing that you need to do is to make a bar graph for all of your information. So we selected all this time, go to chart, it's recommended a bar graph for me. I can insert that. Maybe I can call this stock market comparison, something like that. And again, I can go ahead and edit any part of that legend that I want to. I could also even give a title for the axis down here or the vertical axis. And again, I can resize those charts, move them around anywhere that they need to go. I hope this helps. Please let us know if you have any questions while you're making your charts and working in your spreadsheet.